Heads up Spartans, this week has been full of some fantastic creations made by the Halo community. With Forge soaring to new heights with plenty of new minigames and AI missions, it's time for us to check out this week's weekly lineup, with this week being centered on a big variety mix including Tower Defense Minigames, Husky Raid, Firefight, and an incredible campaign mission that you don't want to miss. Here is 5 epic Forge maps of the week. Kicking it off at number 1 is Operation Wallclimber, created by Simonique016. This is the ultimate map for anyone chasing that dream of having an epic Destiny Strike mission right here in Halo Infinite, featuring an insane war where you get to battle banished forces alongside friendly fellow elites, with some incredible battle scenes, with a huge vehicle segment with you fighting wraiths and enemy snipers, all while having a downright epic defense scene where you will hold the line with rows of elites and hunters supporting you in the fight. This map is just simply incredible, and even comes with 2 unique game modes, with a standard heroic variant, which you've been seeing now, while also supporting a mythic version as well, where you'll be thrown directly into an 8-player version of the map instead, with a nighttime setting, far tougher enemies, with plenty of combat that's going to vastly test your skill. This is just an epic ride, and without spoiling too much here, you're just not going to be disappointed, trust me. If you ever wanted to see the absolute limit that we could push map design, well, you might be in for a ride with Downfall, created by WarFH. This is an absolutely epic 4v4 combat map that places you inside of a drenched, gritty, futuristic undercity. The map itself also covers all of your essential game modes like Oddball and King of the Hill, and of course any typical modes like Fiesta and Slayer. Downfall is just downright beautiful, and honestly looks like something that came right out of an Unreal Engine 5 demo at some points, with insanely detailed exteriors, fantastic lighting and flora, and of course, just a great overall layout, with the map expanding across 3 total levels, including a sewage line full of unique details like leaking pipes and trash piles, and then there's also a 3rd floor, which can be accessed by the stairs and a working escalator, which will take you up to a view where you can see all across the lower levels below, and leaving yourself open to battle between lanes. There's been so much love and effort that's been put into this map, with the design being possibly some of the most intricate that I've seen yet here on the channel. And I mean, it feels like I'm in some sort of hive city or something in Warhammer right now. I love it. Next up, we go back to Halo 3 ODST with Stray Platoon, Firefight, created by Phantom Fields. That's right everyone, Uplift Reserve is back in this epic recreation of one of my personal favorite Firefight maps. Phantom has done a great job at nailing the nature aesthetic, with some good vibrant colors, plenty of weapon deployment sections just like the original, and an awesome remake of the map's original design. However, there's also been some added twists, as you will be greeted by scorpion spawns, updated weapons, and vehicles, as well as some small personal armories that can be found off the beaten path as you travel around the map, which will all come in handy as you're going to need plenty of gear to give you that boost in combat. The map itself is huge and actually is requesting for a larger player count this time around, with the recommendation being 4 to 8 players with this one. Though honestly, small groups and solo play still felt great regardless. There's also no game type with this one, so ride easy out there Spartans. On the next spot, we get a brand new Husky Raid map with Decimation, Husky Raid, created by the Z Quiet guys. Husky Raid has always been a fan favorite because of the massive levels of combat and chaos that you can spin off of these small maps, and this one is easily no different, with the main lane usually being full of volleys and rockets, with the top lane being used to help get some extra range against your enemy. The map also comes with a bottom row that you can take as well, allowing you to sneak across the chaos and almost directly right into the enemy's base, promoting sword carrier fear, and of course, getting your team to stay behind and defend more rather than always just pushing ahead. All versions of Husky Raid works great here, including super variants as well, so get in here and be ready for some action. For the last spot on the list, we throw ourselves into an insane AI defense minigame with Tower Defense Ultimate, Alpine, created by Hibiki. You will also be running with the Tower Defense Ultimate game mode to go along with it. That's right Spartans, Hibiki has blessed us with an absolute wild ride this time around. With hordes of aliens busting through the doors, you and your teammates must unite together to hold them back. This map is just incredibly challenging, and it won't take long for you to find yourself being completely overwhelmed. Even when you're running with the recommended 3 to 4 players, there's going to be lots of enemies here. However, that doesn't mean that you have to fight it alone. As you rack up points against enemy kills, you can then use your earnings to buy special upgrades, including adding bots to towers to help you defend, as well as having power upgrades, a weapon unlock station, and plenty of expensive rewards to dedicate your team towards. Tower defense is completely crawling in enemies, with spec op elites running past your defenses and the barreling brute berserkers. You will have to often keep a sharp eye out for everything, as you can quickly go from having complete control to rapidly burning out all of your remaining 30 lives. It's incredible just to see what's been done here with the mere 32 AI spawn count, and I can't wait to see what rolls out next. And that's this week's lineup, Spartans. As usual, all the displayed maps can be found right in the video's description, with links that can boost you right over to halowaypoint.com so you can bookmark them and get to playing, no matter if you're on PC or on Xbox. If you liked today's video, make sure to hit that like button, and grab your trusty battle rifle and click that subscribe button so you can join the Spartan program. Speaking of which, don't forget to check out the Spartan Outpost Discord server, where you can find plenty of insane Forge maps, advice on Forge building, and just a great place to show off your maps and play some custom games in. Either way, Spartans, I shall see you on the battlefield. Spartan out.